Hi, everybody.
Hey, it's Sally and Regina.
Yeah, I'm back.
When we contacted Regina yesterday and said, "So have you made 15 outfits?"
No, I only made 6, so that's okay.
Oh man,
4,
she has been,
actually.
You didn't bring any of those pillows, did you?
No, I didn't
you
bring
should have done it.
the pillows and 2-day gowns. So
Our live audience got smaller, and I'm thinking, really, we have the same live audience.
I'm like,
I'm just.
did we lose weight?
Yeah, you lost weight. I'm like, I need somebody to be standing next to me. I'll be calling Michelle up, and she's like, I didn't expect that. And so we contacted Regina yesterday to see if she could come. And
I'm
she's
here.
like, yeah, awesome.
I love it.
Awesome. I love it too. Hey, next week, though, guess who's coming next week? Nona Pontiff. Nona Pontiff is coming next week, and she's going to be with us. And we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what she has
Nona
to share.
has had a lot of articles in Classic Sewing magazine, and she teaches. I'm sure she teaches at the Smocking Guild and that kind of thing.
Well, I'm sure she probably does too. Yeah.
But this is something I did not know about Nona. She has her degree in culinary arts.
Oh. She can cook and sew. What a lucky guy.
And sew. So I was looking on her Instagram page, and I was like marking things that I hope she brings with her. No, not sewing.
Yeah, none
but
sewing.
Cooking. Oh,
Eating.
Her food looked amazing, amazing. So anyway, it's going to be really fun to have Nona Pontiff with us. She's from South Carolina, and so she's made trips here before, not real often, but I hope. Hopefully she'll come back again soon. And she's had garments on the front cover of Classic Sewing magazine and other articles in Classic Sewing. So we're going to be talking, I think she's going to be talking about pressing, ironing, pressing, and that kind of thing, which I love to talk about.
Yeah, that's interesting. And I think, I think it'll be interesting to a lot of people. And how important it is when you're sewing to do that.
Yeah.
That's the key, because a lot of people doesn't iron anymore. But if you're sewing, they really need to be ironing.
Like, don't you? Do you keep a little ironing table next to her? Or do you get up and go?
No,
iron?
I get up and go.
Yeah, me too.
It just makes me move more, but I like the bigger board,
Right.
So
I do iron as I go. It's easier to sew when you do it that way, and it's prettier when you get done.
It is, yeah.
And so, I take a lot of shortcuts in a lot of areas. But one shortcut I don't take,
is pressing. Yeah, definitely press.
Yeah.
It's in between every seam, just about. You need to go press it so that it's open, it's flat, and you're not going to go back and sew over something that you've just done and not pressed it.
So when Nona messaged us, she said she's going to talk about a pressing issue, and I love that.
Oh, yeah, she's going to talk about a pressing issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
We got some people from different time zones saying good morning, good afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Hey, great.
And of course, howdy y'all from Denise.
Oh, Denise. All right. You didn't read what Fred said about our giveaway, did you?
No. I didn't look this morning.
Well, it's Fred. So Fred and Denise Ferris are friends of ours in North Carolina, and Fred just keeps us in stitches all the time. He gave Regina a name called Regina the Machina because she's always coming with a pile of things, and so that's kind of stuck.
Yeah.
But he said our giveaway we're giving away a lot of little flowers and things that Regina embroidered out of organdy, and
they're gonna look great on your golfing or fishing hat, Fred.
He said he hopes he wins the prize for Regina's bloomers. Or something along that line.
Oh my goodness.
Or maybe her flowers, not her bloomers. Yeah. But anyway, we can count on Fred to come through.
That's right.
And we're happy that he's feeling well these days.
Hope you're watching.
So, yeah. Anyway, so we've pulled a few things. We have kind of a mishmash of things today, but we're going to talk about an interesting pattern. I made Regina put her head together with me. The interesting pattern that I found at one of the thrift stores, and it has a front yoke, a front bodice that made me think of, see this little, what did you call it? You called it fabric origami or something like that.
Yeah.
This is a Butterick pattern
It's folding.
5382. It's all the design is all made from folding the fabric. And so this little sleeve that Stephanie Dabbs did on her granddaughter has that same kind of look. And when I saw that pattern at the thrift store, I'm like, I've got to get that
Yeah.
and see how they did it. So we've been playing around with that this morning. This pattern is Little Lizard King Meredith. We're gonna talk. I mean, the sleeve comes from Meredith, Little Lizard King. We're gonna mention other Little Lizard King today
Yeah.
too, because we've got a whole outfit up here that so darling, and it came from Little Lizard King and also Vintage Little Lady.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so we're gonna be showing that. We're gonna show you what we figured out about this, and
I'm gonna show you Sally's jacket.
Sally made a jacket for
Yeah,
herself.
for herself.
Can you believe it?
Doesn't have buttons yet though.
You know, we're gonna take a vote on the buttons. We pulled some buttons in, and I'll show you that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it on her.
But we
have some fabrics here that are really
yeah,
nice. These are
just
knits.
came in.
Yeah.
Right.
It has a stretch this direction and no stretch this way.
And so
So we voted on making it so that it goes this way.
Yeah,
and
that's
stretch.
that's where I need it.
That's where it's going.
So this is a lightweight knit, but the color is gorgeous. The same
Yeah,
the
look
same with the pink, and it has
Oh,
a sheen to it.
it's
These came
so
from these are
nice.
Swiss.
I know Regina likes that. She likes her pink.
Oh,
I
yeah, look
do.
at
I do
there.
love pink, and I love the softness of this. It's so pretty.
Regina and I were almost twins today because
Yeah.
she had this dress on. I had my blue dress on just like hers. And I went and changed so it looked better underneath my jacket that I'm going to show you. But
We could have been twins. You
yeah, wouldn't we been cute?
see. We would have.
Anyway, this is only, it's like at least 60 inches wide at
Oh
least.
yeah.
It's only $8.98 a yard, and these came from Switzerland. They have a pretty sheen. They're lightweight. What would you make out of it, Regina?
I'd make a nightgown out of it.
Well, it would be,
Yeah, or a day dress for around the house. It would be really nice and comfy.
because it's real. It is really drapey.
It is. This is just.
I'll whip it around here a little bit.
Yeah, you can see it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
it feels heavenly.
So the pink also has a crosswise stretch and no vertical stretch.
Yep.
Do they call it a jersey when it's lightweight like that? I don't know my knits
I
very
think
well.
it
I'm
is
sorry
actually.
To tell
I
you.
think that's what they call this. But it's yeah, we're gonna do a study on the knits and find out all about knits.
We have to. A lot
because-
of people are just totally have their stores totally devoted to knits, and
Yeah.
I have avoided them for a long time.
It's
But I love to wear them. So, but now this one, ooh, what?
So it says jersey knit is made using a single knit technique.
I think that's a
Okay.
single knit, so it's
I do
usually
too. It
lighter
is.
weight. It's lighter
and
weight,
it
right?
probably is only stretchy for one way.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
This is
this
considered
one-
a jersey, but
Oh, this one stretches both
this
ways.
is viscose, which is a rayon,
Right.
and lycra. Now this
Okay, yeah, this is different.
dreamy.
That's the kind I like with the little light.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is really dreamy. Now this is your fall color, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's Michelle's kids' high school.
One of their colors.
One of their
South
colors.
Lincoln's gold looking color.
Yeah, match their colors. But this
It's
is nice.
definitely nice.
This has, oh my goodness, stretch both directions and pretty.
Yes.
So if you get taller, you can stretch out.
Put stirrups on the bottom and just stretch them on up.
That's right. This would be the only kind of
My
knit.
problem is I just go wider.
Yeah.
I don't go taller.
That's right.
I asked one day if I could just start hanging from the door frame for an hour and
Oh,
see if I just
man.
stretched down. You know, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, it would be nice.
Going to the gym doesn't seem to be doing it.
Jackie Ennis says lovely tops, maybe, and that's what I was thinking.
Oh
top.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that would be really pretty.
Lila, my granddaughter, wants a bodysuit. Well, certainly I can't make her one out of one that doesn't stretch vertically.
Yeah. Well, you could try it, make it out of this one first
But
and see how this works.
This kind
Yeah.
of, but see, this is not her color. Her color is
No.
that pink color.
Yeah, she likes pink and
so
peach.
she wants the bodice or the top out of a knit, and the sleeve to be that beautiful puffy sleeve by Peony Patterns called
Myrtle.
Myrtle.
Mhm.
Myrtle. She loves that puffy sleeve.
Out of a sheer
Out of-
fabric.
well, and she didn't want it
Or
sheer.
not sheer,
no,
but
she-
I mean,
even
but,
a
you know,
lightweight,
like that thing, that
a lightweight
fabric,
print. Yeah. So that's on my Gigi. You got to do that list.
Gigi list. Got to get that
You
done.
have plenty of those, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, Jeanette said, I've always been afraid to sew with knits. I tried one, made myself an ankle-length tank top style dress, and it came out fine. Now I'm not afraid of knits.
No, just jump in there and try it. A
Good.
ballpoint needle, jump in
Yeah.
there, use Seriflex thread, and just go for it. You know, that's
So the Seriflex thread is relatively new from Metricine, and it's called an elastic thread, but it's not the kind of elastic thread that you do shirring with.
No, it's
it
not.
just is a thread with a little bit of stretch, so that you can sew with your
And it
regular
won't
stitch,
pop.
right? And it doesn't
Right.
pop.
hmm
And then another thing, because I figured this out the other day, Michelle gave me a strip of knit and said, "Hey, can you just fold it in half and gather it up so she could make a rose for a kit she was doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." But then we got to go to the overhead on this. Then here.
I'm gonna show.
The overhead is going to be on Facebook and YouTube. But so you see how it curls like that? Well, it was really frustrating. I was trying to mess with it. And so instead, I just took it over to that strip I took to my pressing mat, and because I could put pins in it. And I got it in the right place, and I took I took a school glue. I should be selling you sew line glue. I
That's
took a
right.
sew
You
line glue pen. No, I did not do that. I just got a little Elmer school glue, and I glued the edges together,
hmm
and it held them flat, so that I could run my gathering threads. It just held them flat. Man, that worked great.
Yeah.
So anyway,
There's a good tip for you.
yeah. And so then we were able to gather it up and make a little flower. But
Mhm.
yeah, you can just glue the edges together, and then it's not going to roll,
Right.
because it's frustrating when it does
It is.
that.
It can be very annoying.
Yeah. All right, we're coming
Maybe
back.
you just roll it. Keep rolling it.
This
If you're
way.
serging it, just keep rolling and keep going.
Oh,
you know.
so
I can
serge it?
serge.
Does it?
Yeah, you can serge.
Do you serge right over the roll, or do you unroll it while you're
No,
working
you
it?
just kind of do it, and then it can serge over it. You can
So
just cut that right off.
If you
know.
serge the edge single, just to kind of hold, will it hold it flat, or does that roll too? Does
No,
surge?
it doesn't roll.
Oh, it
Mm-mm.
holds it flat?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I think if you made yourself a shirt out of this, you would love it.
Oh yes, definitely. And that
You would
pink
love
is
it.
a beautiful. These
They're
are
asking, do we sell Seriflex thread?
Yes, we do
do.
sell Seriflex thread. We have, I think, every color that they make.
I just linked the
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah, I love sewing with it.
So
Nona says she sometimes uses spray starch on the edges to reduce the curling.
Well,
Oh, that's
there
a
you
good
go.
idea,
That's,
too.
Yeah, that's
there's
good.
another tip.
Anything.
And Denise says surgeon, which I like to do surgeon on my knits too.
Yeah.
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 And that reduces the rolling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't sew knits very much anymore. When my boys were little, I made knit shirts for them and put the little ribbing around the neck, and you could knock it out in
We're
just a
getting
few
all
minutes.
these tips now. Judy's like, I steam my edges and let them dry. Then I make sure not to stretch when sewing. Spray starch also helps the roll.
Good.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
But
There's your tips now. about
Yeah,
That's
knit.
right.
That's
a lot of
good.
good tips. Yeah.
it doesn't keep you from sewing on knits, right?
No, I sew on knits even if it rolls. I mean, I don't care because knits are so fast. And when I use a serger, I mean, you do all your seams with a serger, and it's like wham, they're done. You know.
Well, now that's true, but it makes me nervous to do my seams with the serger and not sew them too. I'm so bad.
No, if you use a 4th thread, you don't
Oh,
need it.
I have a
Everything you
4th
buy
thread.
is sewn with a 4th thread.
I know it, but I'm like, is it gonna fall apart? Is it gonna fall apart? I don't know.
Well.
I don't know. All right. Did you see the white boucle jacket? I know you did because we showed it. We showed it to you, and hope you're not sick of that. That I made over this Vogue pattern. I made for my granddaughter Emma, and I did it with the flared sleeves right here in white boucle. Actually,
right
Well.
there. If you're looking for it.
Oh yeah, it's got sparkles on it. It's so cute.
Can't miss it because it sparkles. This was it.
So this actually, I always thought it was a jacket pattern, but it actually is called a top. So it doesn't call for a lining, but I did underline it in a silk charmeuse because otherwise I didn't want her to say this was itchy. And so anyway, I have a piece of green fabric that I love, and I wanted to make this jacket right here with regular sleeves. So we'll put that up here. This was view C, and this Vogue pattern is 9347. We'll do it here. Okay, I'm going to bring it over here. So the view C is the one that I made, and so this fabric is, and we want you to vote on which buttons you like best, because
Oh, I have to go back to
oh
this.
whoops.
You want to go back here, or you want to put it?
Well,
on first?
yeah. Well, I don't know. What should I do?
Put it on first, then we'll
Okay,
go back to
all
the
right.
buttons. Yeah.
So look at this cute fabric. It's a chenille. It's like embossed with flowers, and I thought, you know what, I would wear
Try
that.
it on.
So I'm going to try it on. So the
Let me help
sleeves,
you, my dear.
okay, and here we go. So
That is
Custom fit.
pretty.
I love it. So now I have to figure out what buttons. So I decided to make it 3/4 length because Emma was like,
I'm so glad you did it. It looks. I
"That you
love
like
it, Sally.
that? You like that
It
better,
looks
right?"
so good on you.
The cuffs really are very wide. They're twice as wide as this. But I'm always pushing my sleeves up and all that. So
Yeah,
Anyway.
I definitely like 3/4. I never
Yeah.
like long sleeves on anything. I cut them off.
I
So-
do when I'm cold. I'm sitting there thinking, is your little
No, mine,
So the crazy thing about this sleeve, the way it's made, it doesn't have its placket over here on the elbow side. It just has an opening in the
In the
seam.
seam.
And so honestly,
and that's
Is it-
really
is
nice
it
because
easier
then
to button that way? Instead
oh,
of
I don't
being-
know.
well,
I
it would
think
be
it
easier
might-
to button, and it was
easier to
also it's
make.
not as confusing to make because then you're not trying to figure out.
So
I put a cuff on and got it backwards.
big pleats here, and this is where I tell you I take shortcuts. Excuse me. I'd already pleated my fabric, and then I've got the cuff out, and I'm like, oh, dadgum. I basted it shut, but I basted it with 2 stitches that were not really basting stitches, and they're like, oh. I should have made the pleats a little deeper because it didn't fit in the spot where the cuff. So what I did, I'm like, who's gonna know?
We
Who's
know
gonna know
now.
except
She's
everybody
telling
here?
Shouldn't have said
everybody.
anything.
I just took another tuck. I just took another tuck in it right here, and like nobody's gonna look and say, well, Sally messed up. Yeah, I did it on
They're
both
loving
sides.
this jacket.
Yeah.
Fred said that color is great on you.
There
That's
you go.
Awesome, Sally from Leilani.
It's like, how about it? I made myself something. Can you believe
Yes,
it?
Becky's so happy you made something for yourself.
It's been. I've got on the pants that I made right
It
here.
is
too.
beautiful.
And
And
I
the
wear
pants
those.
look great too.
Classy. I love
I,
it.
It
I do
is.
love it too.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So
Now we all want one.
now when I go to Walmart, I'm gonna feel classy.
You got that I'm in charge collar on.
Yeah, man. I'm in charge.
Yeah, when she wears this to Catholic
There I
services,
am.
she's
Yeah.
gonna be styling.
go to the thrift store to find something to wear with it. I'm
To
gonna
go
feel
under it.
really good. Yeah. Anyway, so it's like, okay, I went out in our back trailer unit that we have filled with
It's completely
1,020
full of buttons.
boxes of buttons to this morning, and I started hunting, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lay them out here, so you guys can decide. Here's a little crazy, like leopard print. It's cute. But anyway, so you can give me your opinion. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna do what you say, but but I am interested in your opinion.
Joe Rosdick wants to know if we have any more of the green.
Yes, we do, and we'll probably have a link for it. But it's so cute, so chenille. It's
It
a
is.
chenille.
It's really, really pretty. I love this when she
Yeah.
first got this in.
It's in our, we keep it in our velveteen area. And,
Okay, let's put this so we
okay.
can get the front here
Okay.
nice. And
but it's really like was it really like I mean, it's got a pile, it's got a nap to it.
yeah, it does.
And, all right. So we have bigger ones and littler ones of the same, well, on some of them of the same
A couple
set.
people are saying a wooden button.
A wooden button
Nice.
would be nice too. And I need to go back out there and dig some more. Okay. Can you see them all? Because we can go a little bit more. Oh, too close. There we go. There we go.
So we have this two
All right.
sizes. This one has two sizes. This one has two sizes. And
That's
this one
just
is
a
one
one
size.
size.
So
I do have some wooden buttons. I have leather buttons and wooden buttons, and Christy G has been getting them all online. She's been working on it.
Can you tell us the pattern again? I see the number on it. But
This
that a Vogue?
is Vogue 9347. And actually we carry this. We have this in stock in both size ranges. And so, believe it or not, my tall, slender granddaughter, we use this pattern, but she has broad shoulders. She's narrow everywhere else. I have narrow shoulders and I'm broad everywhere else. But so it was easy for me to take this raglan sleeve top, and I actually made a medium up here, but it's real roomy at the bottom, and so I did a little angling out down there, and I had to shorten the sleeves a couple of inches before. If it would have had that wide band, it would have fit me right here, but I kind of like it 3/4 length.
oh, I
Like
love the
that.
3/4.
I love it. I
It
think
just
I made
makes
a
it
good-
look nicer.
Yeah.
I think it looks
I like that.
for the long sleeve. To me, it looks too bulky. Like
Yeah.
it's. I guess I'm just a hot-natured person, and it made me feel hot.
It
but
doesn't get that cold here, so
No.
I
Yeah.
always get too hot.
You could wear a long sleeve under it, and it's okay.
So you're welcome to give me your opinion.
Out of this group, I like that one. So
You like that one best?
Mhm.
It's kind of a tortoiseshell look,
yeah,
the one that
It's
Regena,
really pretty.
that Regina really likes. So we'll probably put a picture of this on social media so you can state your
They can
opinion.
choose.
Sandy Reed says, "Go big on the button. Make another statement within the jacket."
Yeah, I
There you go.
agree.
Yeah.
That, and it calls for 2 large buttons, but if they're not big enough, I could put 3
Mhm.
on it. Yeah.
They keep saying wooden and leather too. But
Okay.
Yeah, we do have some pretty leather buttons. I'm gonna have to pull some
Go
of those
pull
out.
those out.
Yeah.
And see what they
All
look
right.
like.
Well, good. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Okay,
So
we'll move
I
this-
think if you get this pattern, a lot of people have purchased this pattern.
Mhm.
You're gonna like it because it goes together pretty quickly.
And that green would go with any pants, like any.
Guess what? I made this pattern twice, which is kind of amazing for me.
It is.
So after making it the first time, I thought, I can make that again. I like that. So anyway,
Yeah, and then it looked really sporty with jeans for the winter, with boots and stuff, and then you could put it over a nice dress, and it would look really pretty too.
that's
So
right.
it's a kind of versatile jacket pattern. Yeah.
This pattern makes me think of the wools that are coming in.
Meg said, "You will need to complete those buttonholes."
I
Yeah,
know
she has one completed and one half completed. Okay.
the buttonhole.
Yeah. No, when she gets no, you did one jacket that's
Oh
all
yeah, I
done.
did.
So this
because
jacket.
we had to take pictures of
That's
that one.
right. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to just tell her she has a photo shoot that she has to get this finished so she can wear it.
I know.
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
I think we need one of the.
Photo shoot of
of
just
you.
the salad.
I
I
do.
don't think so.
I think so.
If I'm buried in grandkids, I would enjoy that, but
No,
not.
come on, people. She has to vote for it and tell her that she needs to have a photo shoot.
You and Emma can wear your matching pattern.
That's
Emma,
right.
Emma would probably like that.
Yeah.
She's pretty fun. Yeah. All right. So
You,
we,
have,
so-
you can have the jacket on and all your little grandkids around you, and you'd be
Now I would like that.
Yeah, that would
I
be
would like
fun.
We have grandchild number 18 on the way.
Oh
in,
my goodness.
In Australia.
Oh, awesome.
Australia,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another trip to Australia.
Oh, I don't know. That's such a hard trip to take. Oh
It's
my
a long
goodness.
trip to take.
So we have been so fortunate to have a vendor find us the most, I mean, do they feel like wool? The most amazing wools that you've ever seen.
They don't feel like wool.
No, they're
These
like
are
you could lay your
heavenly.
head on these
Yes.
and be soft. So
So
this,
first time you think of wool, you think of itchy,
yeah, you do.
scratchy. You know, the only wool I ever had was a itchy wool suit that I had to make in
Oh.
home ec in Louisiana. Who makes a wool suit in
oh,
Louisiana?
you're kidding me.
No, and I hated that thing, and I was like, ugh, never wearing this again. Put it on one time, that was enough.
Well, I love it when they tell you what it is. So this says Super 135's Australian merino wool woven exclusively for fine custom tailoring. So the wool is grown in Australia, and it's actually woven in Italy. And so we can show the,
Yeah, these are beautiful.
yeah, let's see if they can see that. Yeah. Isn't that neat? I love that. There's
It's gray with a
another-
little teeny tiny pink stripe. Tiny
Yeah,
little,
it is. That's
a
cute.
little pink stripe. It's so pretty.
That would be cute in this little shirt kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is Super 120s, extra fine merino wool, and it's just so lightweight. And this is what, like the tiniest little houndstooth
Yeah.
in maybe black and blue. Is it
Navy
black
blue.
and blue?
Yeah.
And so this is for Laura Piana, made in Italy. So let's see if we can get. I mean, that's pretty cool. Let me go a little bit closer and see if we can. Can they see that?
It's hard for us to see up because we look up in the lights and it's so
I
bright
know.
you can't see. But
Yeah.
yeah, it is just beautiful.
You remember the doll hoop clothes pattern from last week? What the name of it was? Someone's asking.
The doll. Oh, in the hoop pattern, that's creative keepsakes. Creative keepsakes. Mm-hmm.
Look at this piece.
Oh, now this is really.
This is a wool flannel in the tiniest little herringbone in gray and white, I guess, gray and off white. Does that not feel amazing?
Oh, it
Some
does.
of
It just
these,
feels.
They told me have a little cashmere in them.
Oh, this definitely has cashmere
Can't you
in
feel
it.
it?
Yeah,
I can feel
you can
this.
feel it in this
So
one.
this one is not on yet, but coming very soon.
Meg said, I think these are the woolens what is it? That Geldone used for those sweet Eton.
Eton, the
Eton.
Eton suits. Yeah.
Eton.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. And then Gail's going to be having a class coming out for the boys' Eton suit, and so
So if you're making one of those, you better get this fast.
this is, it just feels amazing.
Oh, it feels so nice.
They're very lightweight. They're very
You
smooth.
want those little boy suits for Christmas? This is
Yeah.
beautiful
Yeah.
colors for that.
So we'll be keeping you informed of Gail's class when it
Mhm.
comes up, because anybody who's ever taken a class of Gail's,
Oh, definitely.
so worth it.
Yes.
Let's see what.
You won't be sorry you took it.
But I know, isn't this cool? So
These
there
are
are like
little.
solid grays, like you could do a little jacket out of this, and a solid gray for the shorts.
Yeah. Even
And-
I would wear this. And I'm,
Yeah, how about
you know,
that?
I don't
you're
like
hot
wool, but I
natured.
love this. This is.
And Christy wanted me to bring this and show you because this is Super 130s, but it even has a little purple in it in
Mhm.
this plaid, purple and white and gray. Man, it's pretty.
Those men's suits. If you've ever been to Hong Kong on a trip and you've been to the tailor shops there, this is what they use.
Yeah, that's right.
And the suits are just beautiful.
So this, I'm gonna have to pull it out so you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time we've gotten a Super 150s. Now
Oh.
wait till you feel
Oh
this.
my goodness.
Wait till you feel this.
Now I'm making obscene noises over and on over this stuff because this is. Oh,
Can you believe that? That's black.
this is hard to believe.
150s.
I mean, you just absolutely wouldn't believe that this is wool.
I know it.
I mean,
So maybe they
oh,
can see. Can they see it on the? Yeah, right here.
They Becky says she loves the gray, and that would be a great, beautiful jumper for girls.
Oh, it would be
it would be
heavenly.
beautiful.
Yes,
It would be beautiful.
It would be so pretty.
But my goodness, solid black, super 150s, and I mean it's just amazing. We did a Thursday newsletter about the super wools, and man, I learned so much about it when I was studying up on it.
Yeah, I mean, you
It's
just
cool.
absolutely, what I think of is like the wool that's probably used in Scotland that's, from the old clothes, a long time ago. And they were so thick and bulky
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and they were warm, but my goodness, these are gorgeous.
They were kind of on the itchy side.
Yeah, they were definitely itchy.
Meg said, I bet the 150 would pleat beautifully.
Oh,
I'm
can't even
sure-
begin to
I'm
imagine
sure
how
it
pretty
would.
that would pleat. Yes.
Gail Doan had a dress on the front of Classic Sewing magazine, and not Classic Sewing, Australian Smocking magazine one year, and it was a gray wool with a white lace collar. I love that thing. It's beautiful.
It
was
and this would be
beautiful.
absolutely gorgeous.
I know.
Smocked in
Yeah.
a white collar.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yes.
Anyway,
these are all just
I
absolutely
love Gail
beautiful.
because she loves wool, and we have lots of it. So I'm glad. I'm glad she's
It's a good
enjoying
thing,
it.
yeah.
It is. But anyway, Gail took she said, I don't know if I should have done this, but then it turned out great.
Mm-hmm.
She took one of the Super 120s and washed it and dried it, and it did not change the texture of the
Right. Yeah.
finish, the
No, it did
finish.
not need to be dry cleaned.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then somebody was asking about how to keep the moths away without using
Mothballs that
mothballs
stink.
that smell bad. And when I was reading about taking care of the wool, one thing they said that you can even just kind of wipe it down every time, just keep it really clean. And you don't have to dry clean it every time you wear it, but keep it.
But if you can
clean.
wash it, I mean, if she washed it and it came out
Yeah.
nice, then
That would help
you
keep
know,
the moth.
yeah.
keep the
And I don't
moths
think
away.
that you would wear it enough to wash it every week, or
Right.
whatever.
That's
so
right. Because
yeah.
men don't do that with their suits. Every,
no, they don't.
Right.
No, but that would,
So pretty, so pretty.
yeah.
And so we're showing you all this men's looking stuff.
Yeah, but this could be for girls too, because this
can.
with this pink stripe in it, with a little pink blouse under this, would be so pretty.
That would be cute.
And, a
That'd be
little
cute.
jumper with a pink
That would be
blouse
cute as a
and-
jumper.
Yeah.
You know what? That would be good in the where is that pattern? This is I pinned it right here. I can tell you which one it'd be good in. This would be good in the Riley pattern, pants and a top, like a one piece by Vintage Little Lady. The Riley pattern by Vintage Little Lady. And because who is it that made this?
Lauren Lasan.
Is that how you I don't know how to pronounce her last
I think that's how you
It's
pronounce
Lazan?
that's how I
Lazan?
know.
Okay.
Pronounce it.
I know
might
it's
be wrong,
Lauren,
though.
and so if we're wrong, I'm with your last name. I'm so sorry, but she made a wool plaid, red and black plaid outfit over this pattern. So I'm going to show it here.
Well, that would be really cute in one of these.
But one of these wools would also. Okay. All right. I'm going to go right here so you can see it in the overhead. And what do you think? Cute, cute.
Leilani says Sally and Regina are a winning combination.
You can just, instead of a lottery ticket, just watch on Friday. And you don't even cost you anything. It's like,
That's right. That's right.
don't have to even spend $1 there.
Well, the nice thing is we both love to sew. I can tell you that.
That's right.
And
That's
so then, and she's always
somebody just asked me that here that was there a week that goes by I don't sew, and I said probably not.
Yeah.
I have to do something at least one day a week, and people say that you must sew 24 hours. Somebody said that this morning. I must sew 24 hours a day, and I thought the sewing is only a small part of my day.
Yeah, it is.
And so I probably waste a whole lot more time than I do
don't
sew.
think so, but you're
like-
she's very attentive to her mother.
Yes.
And
Yes.
her mother is in good health, which we're thank the Lord.
That's for sure.
But tell me how old she is.
She's 89 and a half.
89 and a half.
Yeah.
She is a spunky lady. Is
She's
she
way
not a spunky-
spunkier than she should be. She came over and brought me dinner last night.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
No, and I had told her ahead of time when she said she was cooking, and I said, just let John come over and pick it up, you know. No, I'll figure out. And
Oh,
my
you know
brother
what?
lives with her, and he could have brought it
We're
to me, but
still-
she wanted to come and bring it herself, so
Oh
she did.
my goodness.
And it
I
was
got a
delicious.
question. Oh, when you're done.
Go ahead.
I've got a question. What would be a good lining to use with the wool fabrics?
Well, I think it depends on what you're making.
Hmm.
But Gail said that she is using the Imperial Batiste to line the shorts.
That's what I would have thought was Imperial
Mhm.
Batiste, because it feels almost the same as that fabric,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, it's so nice.
And then when she makes the jacket, and not the shorts, but I know the jacket, she puts a lightweight Our Baby interfacing.
Mhm.
She completely irons on the baby
The whole
interfacing
fabric.
on the whole fabric
Mhm.
before she cuts it out.
Yeah,
And actually, that saves you a lot of time in the end.
it does. And people think, oh, well, it wastes a lot, you know, and it might, but it saves you a lot of time in the end. You're not trying to, and that stuff sticks to your fingers, so
It
it's like
does.
you want to just iron it
It's
smooth
like-
and then cut.
I have the worst nails in the world, and I've got
Well, I think even
And
if they were the softest hands on
it-
earth, it would still pick it up, the
I
static.
when I'm cutting that legacy interfacing,
Mhm.
that is like half the weight of the baby interfacing. So for something really lightweight, it's wonderful. But when you're trying to pull a thread on it and cut it, it's like sticking to your fingers. I keep hand cream
Yeah,
hand
keep
lotion
it-
right there. Just otherwise, it's like sticking
Right.
to me. Oh yeah, but
But it makes your cutting edges on your fabric really nice and smooth too when you cut it.
oh, if you
You
have
know,
the interfacing
yeah.
on it already.
Before you start cutting, I mean, if you just cut it, you know, sometimes they're kind of little ravelies and stuff, but if you
Yeah.
iron that, then they come out nice and neat.
Yeah, and plus it's lightweight enough, and the
Oh, it
interfacing is
is.
lightweight
Yeah,
that it's not going to be real bulky.
but it
because
doesn't change it
a
really.
lot of times when you're when you see a pattern, it'll say cut the interfacing to the seam line, and don't make the interfacing go into the seam.
Mhm.
And I never do that.
No, I
I
don't
never pay any attention to that. But
I don't either. I usually iron it on the whole thing and then cut it out because
Yeah.
it's just
What?
way
You
easier.
don't follow instructions?
I don't follow instructions.
No, sometimes that causes a problem too, but
Yeah,
hello.
I'm not very good at following
It's like I
instructions.
should have gone back and read the next line.
Yeah, unless I believe them, I gotta believe them.
Yeah, I have to
I
believe
like to
it
learn
too.
as I go.
Yeah, that's right. That's like, and learn the hard way.
It's like, is this
Learn
going to
the hard
work?
way.
Well, we're going to find out.
I'll tell you another mistake I made on this jacket. So if you want to know the mistakes, because once I had the collar already sewn, the collar is a straight piece, and it's big. This is a fold, so it's big, wide collar. I interfaced it, I pressed it down, and then I'm gonna trim this. I hate threads all over. Anyway, I knew this wouldn't show, so I did this cheat.
She's telling on herself.
I did this cheat. Yes, this was a little too big for my collar. I'm like, I did not
How
want to
did
go
that
back
happen?
in and take the. Well, I wasn't careful.
Oh,
I wasn't
okay.
as careful as I should be, and I should have been. Anyway, I didn't. I didn't press the seam, but so I thought, well, nobody's gonna see this. This is like, it's textured. So I went back in and I ran a gathering thread right along my neckline and pulled that
Eased it
baby up
in.
and eased it in. And I mean, you can see it. You can see how it's a little bit puckery, but nobody looked at it when I had it on and said, I see you gathered your neckline. And it saved me a lot of time.
it did.
So there are things you can do if you're sewing for yourself that they really don't matter, right?
No,
They really don't matter. So don't agonize. Now I know
It's like
a lot
on a
of
galloping kid, you'll never see it. So when Sally gallops around, you won't see it on her either.
you, right. A lot of you are way more particular than I am,
Yeah. Well,
and so you probably wouldn't have liked that, and you would have taken it apart like 16 times. When I watch, I'll tell you who does it, and I'm so amazed. Bringing Sewing Back, so fun to watch her Instagram page, and she'll take things out 6 times to make it just the tiniest bit.
No.
I mean, she looks amazing, and
And
her sewing is so cute.
And I, and I'm so happy for people that do that.
Yeah,
I am just thrilled that they will take that time to do it, but I'm not going to do it.
I'm really proud
You know,
of them. Aren't you proud?
I am
of them?
so proud
I'm
of them,
proud
and
of 'em.
I'm glad that everybody, because nothing's ever going to be perfect. I don't care if she takes it out a million times, but if it pleases her,
Right.
that's all that counts.
Well, it was
you know.
shocking to me that she would take the time to do it, but I mean, I'm so impressed by that.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, I look at things and I think, man, I wish I'd have done that. But you know what? I had to start sewing when I was 2, maybe, and I didn't. So
Well, she's fun to watch. If her name is Catherine, and she's a young mom, and she creates patterns for Styla. She's one of the pattern designers for Styla, which is the adult portion of Little Lizard King.
mm-hmm.
And she's just so cute and fun to watch. She's a neat girl. But man, I am so impressed. She made one of those cross body
bag.
purses.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say a body bag.
Well,
It's really bad, doesn't it? She made a body bag.
The body purse,
Yeah.
the sling purse.
And it had a couple of zippers in, and she's like, "Oh, I just hate that I put that zipper in backwards." And it's like, who cares if you go this way or this way? And she cared.
Well, I
She took
guess
that
you wanted
baby
to start up here and
she
not
took
come
that
this
baby
way.
apart, and she fixed it. And I'm like, look at you, Catherine.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Anyway, she's fun. She's fun. So, do we want to talk about this
let's
bodice
talk about
next?
the bodice here,
Yeah.
because this is really interesting.
This is if
Lonnie
you.
says, I decided I am Amish and I put a mistake in every garment.
Leilani, I'm with you. I learned that a long time ago when I
I
first
never
started
heard
sewing.
that.
Nothing that the Amish, it cannot, it's not going to be perfect. Well, it's not going to be perfect anyway because there's only one person that can make perfect. But
That's right.
if you have a mistake, that's really good.
So we have this pattern. We haven't talked about how we did this yet, right?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So this, can you see that? And we'll go. We
Then
can
I'll
go to
go to-
overhead. The neckline of this has folding origami, like an origami,
Mm-hmm.
and it really created a beautiful neckline.
It did. It's
Yeah.
really, really pretty.
And so I said to Regina, could we make that? Take a pattern like this and that neckline and put it on a different garment, because I mean my Emma could wear this and look amazing in it, but most people need a little fuller skirt.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think, but I think it's,
My suggestion was a gathered skirt because now you know how big I'd be.
Well-
but, it's like that's really pretty.
but isn't this, look at how this is, and I think when Stephanie showed that sleeve pattern
Mm-hmm.
from
Yeah, I made that on a
You
couple
know.
of dresses. This little origami here it is.
oh, there we
This
go.
little sleeve
Yeah,
pattern.
yeah.
It's really, really cute.
Yeah,
This is-
we can lay one down here and
Yeah.
show it.
We can go
Because
both ways.
this is
Yeah.
Meredith from Little Lizard King.
Mm-hmm.
The pattern was just so broad, but when she did all of the folding,
And it's
and
not
then-
hard to do. I mean, it really, when I
really,
first
really
did it, I
is
thought,
cute.
oh my
Really
goodness, I
made
don't know if I'm going to
sense.
get this right or not. But it made sense, and it folded right up, and it was really pretty.
this one is worth making.
And this little sleeve is self-lined too, so the whole sleeve is lined.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
It's really nice.
So, in the overhead, you can see all these lines, and they're a little bit daunting maybe when you see all the dots and everything. But if I drew them on with a pencil, and so that we could just follow it, and I follow it step by step. But I think this would be a really neat technique to try. And so
I do too, and it would be beautiful in one of those wools because it would hang
Oh,
so
yeah, it
pretty.
would.
It would be gorgeous. If you
So I'm
need a
gonna
little
show-
black dress, get the black wool and make this dress.
that. So this. So let's go back to. So that would be that's how the top is, but it looks. I don't know. We'll take the pins out and show you, but or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just show this. So if I was making this out of real fabric for a real garment, I would actually put little tailor tacks where every one of these dots is, or maybe just use my blue line
The blue marker's
marker,
fine,
blue
yeah.
line marker. And then you really want to follow it step by step because it looks so confusing because here lines cross lines, but once it was folded in, I'll show you. You just match your big dots to the little dots, and then
It's kind of like an accordion. It just folds
Yeah,
over, and you just
yeah.
keep folding, and then you just baste at the top.
But Regina and I were saying we thought it was strange that the folds didn't go this way on this side and the opposite way from the other side.
Like either go together,
when she-
facing
when-
each other. Yeah.
Or from the center, they'd go out or go in from out here.
Right.
So wouldn't you maybe try it? I don't know. But I think you could fiddle with it and see what you like the best. But I think it looks beautiful on this pattern.
And because when you're looking at this paper pattern, it really doesn't look like it's going to make sense to you.
I know.
And it's like, oh, I was confused by one part of it, and then when she started folding it, you know, when you got that
Yeah.
part folded, then this part fit over that one, which makes the drape over. So
So the one reason I like, you're laughing, somebody's saying something.
No,
Okay.
I think they hit the keyboard.
Oh,
Got different symbols going on.
oh dear. Is somebody swearing at us?
No. Uh-oh, I hope not.
like,
Somebody
don't
I
give
have a
us,
lot to say if they were.
somebody-
don't give us that
cussing at us.
pattern.
Yeah. But don't you think that's kind of fun to try? I was thinking after looking at that little sleeve, how somebody comes up with the plan and how they end up with all this mess at the top, the zigzag and everything. And
Somebody has to maybe have a mathematical mind, or you know, because if you have, they must put it on a, like you said, on a form, a
Yeah.
dress form, and then start draping it, and however it lands,
then keep it there and
then
then
you just
cut out your
press it or steam it, and then say, okay, here's the way it goes.
yeah.
You know, I mean,
that would be the only way I think you could figure out all these angles.
yeah, because they're going like
Right.
crazy.
But one reason I really like paper patterns because they actually give you like all these markings, and you don't always get all those great markings in a PDF pattern, although I use PDF pattern. But I am a paper pattern girl. I'm just gonna have to tell you, I just am.
Meg said, besides the wool, I think the pattern would be cute in solid knit.
Oh, it would be.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, one of
That's a
those knits would be
great
great
idea.
too. Yes,
I love that.
it would be, but
Let's
you gotta have that little tiny frame.
Hey, you know what? We can show this before we pull this out. I'm
Oh,
going to pull the
yes.
outfit down. This, I love this fabric. This is a brocade.
This
that
is
I think
absolutely
This would be
gorgeous.
pretty in this jacket that we just made.
Yes,
Look how gorgeous that is. Which side is the right side, Regina?
this one, I think, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's
Is it
the
this-
underside.
this
I
side?
think this is it.
This is so beautiful.
Look at this.
Can you see the
Does it focus enough?
the design? I don't know.
I think you gotta be
Do we need to
still.
be a little, okay. Quit moving.
Yeah, quit shaking it.
Okay. All right. But wouldn't that make
It
it
is absolutely
fabulous?
gorgeous fabric.
That Vogue pattern?
Yes.
This would be pretty. I
Oh.
love, love, love this fabric. So I wanted to bring that out and show you.
Yes, that is
And-
absolutely gorgeous.
This is in, yeah, box 3.
And then I pulled this one out because I'm thinking of Christmas sewing for little girls, for big girls, for yourself, mommy and me things. This would be
Yes.
beautiful.
So that's a silk
This
taffeta
taffeta with this red velvet top would be gorgeous.
or black velvet.
Or black velvet.
But you could do black velvet for mama and red
And
velvet, for
the little one.
girl.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be gorgeous?
I think
Yeah.
this is so beautiful.
We have 2 red, black, and white silk taffeta plaids. The other one is more predominantly white. This is more predominantly black. But man, I think gorgeous
That's so
together.
pretty, yes.
Yep.
I
And
might
then-
have to make a couple of those.
Then dress the dolls in that.
Just my little ones in that
Yeah.
for Christmas.
So we need to pull this down. Man, we have so much fun.
Saved the best for last here.
We did. When
Yeah.
these model garments come in. Okay, pronounce Lauren's last name again.
I think it's Lasagne.
Lasagne. It's French, right?
It's French for
Mhm.
sure. Yes.
So, Lauren, I'm so sorry. I apologize. But I'm not sorry I'm holding these wonderful fabrics, these wonderful garments. They are
This is
cute
adorable.
as can be.
These little shorts. Look at these
Okay.
little shorts.
The shorts are Riley. She made them. These are Riley by Vintage Little Lady. Look how cute
And these
that is.
snaps are just adorable. Little
Sally,
gold
I printed out
snaps.
some pictures of her.
I'm gonna wait till
show
you
you
see
these
her. Wait till you
overhead.
see this
Look at
little
that.
gal. Oh my
Look at
goodness.
this.
All right, I'm gonna show you here first. Look at her. And then look at that.
Is that sassy or what?
Yes, it's so darling.
She is so cute.
Yes.
And that's her in the little jacket and the shorts.
So the jacket is the jacket and the blouse and the skirt are all by Little Lizard King. So
And
the
this
blouse,
little blouse. I absolutely love this little blouse. Look at this. This is so adorable.
is it called Oxford blouse?
It's the Oxford blouse, and then
The
the
very-
ties are from the Nico dress by
Oh.
Little Lizard King.
Okay.
And there is
I
a
know you
blog
wrote that.
post,
Oh, okay.
yeah, about how to match up the patterns, which I'll have a link to.
Good. So she mashed up some patterns. Okay, here's her little jacket. Oh man, this is cute.
Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Okay, then I'm going to show you. The jacket is Pacifica by Little Lizard King. The skirt is Kindle by Little Lizard King. Now wait till you see this.
This is just adorable.
How cute is that? Look at her. Look at her. She
Do I need to go
is.
back?
I was just going to back it up just a
Okay.
tiny bit. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And that smile.
Just absolutely adorable.
Okay, so these you're a Cam Snap girl, but
Uh-huh.
Cam Snap doesn't have metal, do they?
I'm not sure. I've never even looked for the metal snaps.
Look at these. I
These are
love the metal
great.
snaps on
Yes,
here. They're,
I
they're
do
beautiful.
too.
And so she has a little little decoration on the pocket in the same blouse fabric, which is a sunwash chambray, and then line the waistband of the skirt in the sunwash chambray.
Oh, okay, we're
Yeah,
still
we're,
overhead.
we're good. Yeah. And a nice wide elastic in the back. And then
It's just so
then the jacket
cute.
all lined in the sunwash chambray.
Yeah, and the shorts were too.
Oh, and the shorts have the waistband
Mhm.
lined in the sunwash chambray. Oh man, we were excited when we saw this. This is cute as can be. But this little one, we want to back up farther so they can get more of a overall view. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I like
Look at
the-
that. This little thing is cute. That is a cute little girl.
I love the trim on the pockets.
Yeah, I do too.
It's so cute.
So this fabric we do have, it's wonderful. This would also be great in that Vogue pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I made that jacket for
Oh,
Emma,
yeah.
I'm like, I can look around here and see lots more available. But thank
Look how
you,
cute
thank you,
she
Lauren.
is.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor to be able to show your things. And I also want to thank the other ladies that have been sending us model garments. Man, they're really pretty. Noelle, right? Did the one with the netting and the... Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. And that was Peony Patterns. She used Peony Patterns Mimosa.
Their
And-
latest.
Yeah, the latest. So thank you ladies so much.
Yeah, these are just adorable. So think about what all you can make with this fabric. It's so pretty.
I know sometimes it's kind of hard to show fabric like this,
Mhm.
and and have people visualize things.
Until it's made up, you really
I know.
don't. You know, you would look at that and think, oh, okay. And you wouldn't, I don't think I'd necessarily thought of this for a child.
Right.
You know, but when it's made like this little outfit couldn't
No,
be any
it's
cuter.
perfect. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
It's just adorable. And I love this with the
I do too. I love the sunwash chambray.
the sunwash
anyway.
chambray.
Oh, you know what?
It's just beautiful.
She underlined that.
Hmm.
How about that? So it gives it some body.
Yeah.
Not the sleeve, but the whole body.
Makes the perfect-
bodice. Yeah.
Perfect winter outfit for sure.
That's
And
cute.
summer. You know?
So where is the blog post that they can find the blog about the mashup? And
It's on Little Lizard King's website, and Deanna Macon, she wrote the blog post, and so I'll have a link to that on how
Okay.
to mash up those patterns.
good. All right. So
Yeah, those are awesome.
anybody have any questions?
Don't all raise your hand at one time
Yeah,
now.
that's right. That's right. So what are you doing this
So-
weekend?
I just have a comment, and I think that you made the right choice going with my decision for the 3/4 length sleeves.
Oh, right.
Emma wants her information in here, her opinion on these
I do
sleeves.
listen sometimes.
I think she did it great too. I
if
agree
I
with you,
agree,
Emma.
then I'm like, yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Plus, it was easier and quicker. I was able to get it done by the time we came on here.
Yeah, all of it probably 6 inches, and it was quicker.
So Regina hasn't seen
Oh,
all that
my
we're giving away yet
goodness.
here today. Look at it, isn't that
Well,
pretty? So Regina was
guys,
here last
this
week
is-
with
this
all
is
of her
like
doll
Easter.
things, and we added. She brought
Oh,
this whole bag full of all these little flowers and butterflies and things
Dragonfly,
dragonflies that she
yeah.
had made. And so we added stuff to it, and plus we added a little bag
bag
of doodads.
a bag
and,
of goodies there.
and the doll, the little Sunday dresses book with the patterns in there.
And
so
I'll
you
show
can
you
make
that.
okay.
Because you were, when I was watching you
she
talk
was-
about this,
Yeah.
I'm like, that dress is in there.
Oh, with the one with the pin tucks.
Hmm.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yep. Hanging of the greens. Is there a picture of
There
it
should have
too?
been a picture for this. Where did she do the picture? Now, see, I can't find it.
You should have looked at the index, I guess.
Wouldn't that make
You
sense?
should look at the index,
Wow, wouldn't
Regina.
that make sense?
Photographs.
Okay. Where is
Inside
it?
back cover.
Well, that was
I never
really
even
hard.
looked. This is the one everybody was asking Regina about because it was the white dress.
Yeah.
And that was done in silk organza.
In silk organza,
Yeah.
and it's just beautiful.
It was gorgeous. So anyway,
Oh,
we're
you're
gonna
gonna get a
people-
lot of fun goodies here, I can tell you.
A lot of people entered.
And it's always fun to go through the bins with all these little goodies in
I
them
know,
too.
I know.
It's like, oh, look what we can make with this.
I've always loved doll things. I found out some people like dolls give them the creeps. Did you know that? I did not know dolls give
Well,
some
you don't
people
have
the
to put it
creeps.
on a doll. Put it on a doll stand, like I did.
Oh, there you go.
You don't have to look
so
at it.
those eyes
No,
aren't
my
looking at
daughter
you?
creeped out over dolls, and I had these 2 puppets dolls that were Indonesian dolls that I had gotten when I lived in Indonesia, and I had them on my dressing table in my bedroom. And when she was little, she wouldn't come in there,
Oh my goodness.
and she wouldn't sleep in there unless I turned them around backwards, because she said they're freaking me out.
That sounds like a good parent tip. Get some of those dolls.
Yeah, yeah.
You want some-
You want them to be good? Put the doll in the room with them.
Yeah, we too.
But I had to finally take them down because she just wouldn't even walk in the room, and it was like, okay, whatever.
We had a booth at a doll show, and I don't know, 3 or 4 of the girls from here went with us. And that was the first I realized that people were really creeped out by dolls. And they were like, "This is give me the creeps in here." We're walking up and down, and all these dolls are
The
looking
eyes
at
are
you.
looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, it'd be so horrible if you got locked in here at night."
Well, it's also like I had photographs, old family photographs on the wall upstairs, and she didn't
Oh,
like
she
that
didn't
either
like
because all
that?
those eyes followed her.
Oh
It was like,
man,
okay, now clowns creep me out, but everything else is okay. It's
See?
like I don't like clowns.
we had a clown. We had a giveaway with,
Yeah,
with
you-
clown with sequin clowns.
Yeah, he was a.
You know, our
fancy
giveaways have been so much nicer since people have donated stuff to us. Because when
I'll have
I
to
walk
keep making
through,
some things because then she's gonna match up with this.
when I walk through and start pulling stuff, they can be kind of weird, can't they? But
No,
that means
she
we have
pulls
weird
good
stuff
stuff.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to put the weird stuff in with the good stuff.
Well, but to somebody else it might not be weird.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
true. So let's see who won this little pile of stuff. All
Who
right,
is gonna
Regina.
get my little dolly stash? And then I want to see what you're gonna make. You
Yeah,
gotta
that's right. We want to see that.
Send a picture. This is Brenda Steffi. Lovely giveaway. I'm definitely looking forward to the cooler weather in the fall.
Yeah, we asked them what about fall that they like. Well, Meg Ross doesn't like fall because it's a lot of mold and stuff and
Oh.
it bothers her. But most people looking forward to cooler weather.
So congratulations, Brenda. Hope
Yeah.
you enjoy it.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Next week we'll be back with Nona Pontiff.
You get a break.